Good day everyone and welcome to Exile News, the weekly show that brings you all the important news and informations on Path of Exile. And this has been a quiet week for news, starting with a Divination card story. This time it's for Doriani's Epiphany, giving 3 regrading lands. And well, the story is pretty warm. I mean, you can just check it out here. Definitely a nice break from all the negativity that's been going around and that's still going around the community. Despite being quite a while after the league launch, and I mean that's probably because not much of the problems have been addressed, or at least it doesn't feel like it. Anyway, we also got some supporter pack concept art. This time is for the newest packs, of course, the Knight and Rogue series, and you can see this is some official art by GGG, and it's definitely really cool. If you want to see more, just check the link. I'll put in the description below for the full news. And we got some actual patches, and these are previews of course, but these already hit live servers now, so you can just run your game and patch it if you haven't done so yet. Although if you haven't done so yet, probably means you're not playing anymore. Anyway, there's some changes to the Lake of Kalandra, though not really hitting the spot that people were hoping for, increasing the amount of reflecting mist that you encounter. The problem is that the random rings or amulets that you get are mostly trash, of course, because it's full RNG, so the chance that you get something good is really low, and the one that actually reflects your own items is pretty damn rare anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And there's a couple other improvements, which I mean, it's not that bad, but it really doesn't make the lake really worth it to run, unless you do some really specific strats, I guess, which I don't know if they still reward you for the time you spend in them. And there's some changes to the Arch Nemesis, as we've seen last week, like the Heralding Minions Arch Nemesis can no longer be found in Delve, which I mean makes perfect sense. Also some nerfs, if you can call it like that, like rare monsters spawned during boss fights are now limited to 2 Arch Nemesis modifiers, and the same is true for monsters that do not drop loot, so encounters like Harbingers and stuff, where you get a lot of monsters spawned, and well, if they spawn with 3 or 4 modifiers, first up it's way too hard than it should actually be, and second, it's really annoying to get like maybe the famous Solaris touched and those kind of modifiers that convert your dropped currency on a monster that doesn't drop any currencies. I mean, it's like the worst feeling in the world. And a couple auras that do not affect player minions anymore. Hopefully that's going to save minions, probably not, but I mean, at least they are trying something. There's some changes to Beyond. It's pretty funny because the life of Beyond bosses has been lowered by 5%, which feels like when they improved or increased the damage of Glacial Hammer by 6%, that's pretty much what it feels. And the life of all other Beyond monsters has been lowered by 60%, which is more than half. I mean, how overtuned were they even to begin with? That's pretty impressive. They improved the outcomes for the Tainted Orb of Fusing and the other Tainted Orbs. Hopefully that's making them usable now, though I still feel like Beyond is not in the best spot yet, although it's definitely much better now. And there's some more changes, which I mean, just general stuff, which are always good of course, but nothing too game breaking or game changing, I guess. And a lot of bug fixes, which are always good of course. So yeah, actually a pretty big patch, which doesn't really hit the spot too well, but still does something to improve the situation, so absolutely a step in the right direction, I guess. Hopefully we're gonna get more. A lot of people are actually scared this is going to be the last patch for the league, and the communication by GGG has gone pretty silent again, so yeah, hopefully we're gonna get some more changes, and I guess GG should make changes this league, honestly, because the economy and the player base already gone pretty much, and everything is up in the air anyway, so they might as well do big changes here before waiting for next league, because if next league starts as bad as this one, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of threads going around about D4, D3, Last Epoch, Grim Dawn, I mean, all the other ARPGs, which are actually gaining a lot of ground thanks to this league. So yeah, hopefully GGG does some changes before the next league and actually let us playtest that, because we already playtest leagues at the start of the league, so hopefully we're gonna playtest something before the start of next league, and that will make for a good fresh start again on 3.20. But we'll see how that goes. We also got a community showcase with some very nice fan arts like Beyond Bosses tributes and Gang of Rayclast, I mean, and I don't think GGG made a competition this league yet for Calandra's fan art, which would spawn a lot of good art actually, because Calandra is actually a pretty nice character, even though it has not been developed nearly as much as I would have liked to. I mean, it's one of the biggest characters in the lore. She's never been touched upon, and now that she has, it has come along with this hot mess. So yeah, it kind of went under the radar completely, and she doesn't really have many lines anyway, so yeah, hopefully they can expand on that. Hopefully we're gonna get the usual fan art challenge, which definitely gonna provide GGG with some news, and maybe actually some player doing something around this game instead of other games. And yeah, I guess that was all for this week, so if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and a comment down below. Also, if you want to remain updated every week, be sure to subscribe to my channel. That was all, have been your host Giorgio, and I'll see you guys the next time.